This is what you call hope. I know how it feels to be broke. I know friends who done got smoke. I know people who don't want smoke. Listen, we ain't in the same boat. I got memories, still hard to cope. I know some people think I'm really dope. And if you're going far, it's time to go. Look in the mirror, told me let it go. I never get too emotional. You got some goals, then you let it show. You cross it off and then you take control. You a beast, girl, you on a roll. You a queen, sugar, let them know. From the ground, watch the flower grow. And from the start, saw potential. The underground queen. I keep it cute, but I see some things. Open my window, let the birds sing. I'm thinking about the autumn and the spring. Yeah, I'm thinking about the autumn and the spring. Open my window, let the birds sing. It's a lot on my mind, I don't know the proper way to let it out. But I know I gotta let it out. It's like the clout from the inside, caught outside to have doubt. No, I'ma make it without a doubt. See, I already made it out. See, I made it out my mama's house. And I made it off my best's couch. And I made it through them tough days. I made it through the way that they programmed us to think. I see your op and that shit stink. They think black is the lowest rank. Don't like the way you move, the way you think. You got your feelings but nothing to say. Guess you know to stay in your place. That's in a child's place. Listen, this is not child's play. This is my life on a day-to-day. You choose to swim or you choose to stay. You gotta choose where you wanna be. Can't let these niggas take my energy. I'm everything you pretend to be. Everything you pretend to be. What you aspire, I already be. Hey, this is Ebony J with the Purpose Radio Show and Podcast. Yes, happy Thursday to all of my beautiful people out there. We are live on S Street Media, and today I have a very special guest with me. I have songstress, singer, songwriter, actress, Lynda Starr.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Hey, Lynda, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
You're looking beautiful. You got your dress, you got your heels, you got your hair, you got your makeup.
You know what? When I was coming here, I was feeling like, Beyonce with the whole up. All I need is like my bag,
Right. And she pulled up with entourage too. She pulled up with a whole bunch of people behind her, looking like Beyonce. I'm like, okay, you better get into it. That's how you felt?
Yeah. I got my angels with me, That's my entourage.
That's my mood. Yes. So how you feeling? Everything's good?
I am blessed.
Yes.
And I'm just happy to be here.
Yes. That's awesome. So I met Lynda at an event in Queens. You performed, right?
No, I didn't perform, but I was just really happy.
Yeah, doing networking, going again, things going. Yes. And I met Lynda, and we had a pretty dope conversation. And now this is my second time with Lynda, and we're gonna do an awesome interview today, and it's gonna be beautiful. So Lynda, she creates and performs emotionally driven music to just, connect with her audiences, connect with the crowds, connect with the people. And I think that's just very beautiful. Emotionally driven music. What made you want to create that music to where you just connect with the audience?
I mean, honestly, music is a universal language. Yes. So that's literally how I communicate. Right. And it started from when I was 3. So I started singing when I was 3. I've been writing songs since I was 8. And even now, like, I consider myself to be like a walking jukebox, because it's like usually I can express myself like through song. Like, like say if we're having a conversation, like I automatically know, like, I can think of a song that fits that conversation. Yes. It's so crazy.
So maybe we should play a game later, since you wanna.
I'm here for it.
You could just do that. I'm gonna just throw some words at you, and you're gonna have to like guess a song or something that comes from it.
All right, I love it.
Yes. So you were classically trained.
Yes.
So at what age did that happen? How did it start?
So I, all my life, I was pretty much in choirs. So from church to middle school, and then in high school, our choir was part of the choir's competition called NISMA.
Yes.
And we won both silver and gold, I believe. And from there, like I always just love studying music. Shout out to my my high school vocal teacher, Mr. Williams, because he put us on to Johann Sebastian Bach. So, he's a very notable composer, and he's known for like having like movements with a lot of like vocal embellishments.
Yeah.
So that's really I guess where the classical training started. And shout out to Miss Fila as well, because she also groomed us. But from there, I majored in music and media and society at Hobart and William Smith colleges.
Oh, okay.
And so that's where I learned music theory. I also studied like Baroque classical. So we wrote like 20-page papers on like movements from Mozart. Yeah. So it's crazy. But now, I was able to.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, guys.
So now I was able to take all of that knowledge and like incorporate it into my music. Yeah. Whether it's like chord progressions or my harmonies, because I studied part writing. I studied part writing, which was really, really tough. Yeah. And I studied opera for a little bit. So you definitely hear those elements in my music.
That's so beautiful. And you definitely do. When you listen to her music, it's just so full of emotion. It's just so therapeutic. You can just sit there, relax. The lyrics have meaning to where you want to ask questions. Like you said, it's storytelling. Yeah. So she's telling a story where you're like, who's this that you're talking about? Well, what's going on? How did you feel this way? What made you feel this way? When were you writing this song? What was your mind state when you were writing this song? I love how I just switched my voice. I don't know why I did that. But yes, Lynda, it's so amazing. So you also had interactions with just other vocalists who are just beautiful, such as Mario, August Alsina, Usher. Yeah. So how was your interactions with those people, those artists?
Honestly, it was vocalists? Truly a blessing. Like, so first off, Mario, I've been a fan ever since 2002. So I was like really, really young. But I remember I've met him several times, like when I was younger. And from there, I reached, now with social media, you can literally like reach out to anybody that you want. Yeah. So I remember just like tagging him in a couple of things. And he reached back out to me. He was like, yeah, I heard your voice. Like, let's work. So we figured some stuff out. I sent him my song Legacy. Nice. And literally like the next day he did a video, and then he sent it to me, and I was just on the floor just like bawling, because I'm like literally like my 13, 14-year-old self is just like doing cartwheels, like what? Like, so I had to make, my inner child proud and whatnot. But
that's so awesome.
Yeah, it was just like an out of body experience, just to hear someone, hear an artist who I've looked up to for so long, acknowledge my music. And then, same with August Alsina, when he came out with Entanglements. Yeah, that song is so crazy. And I was on this app called Voicey. And it's literally like a vocal, like musical playground. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I was like, let me find like, some beats to do. And then I did like a R&B, like a 90s R&B version of Entanglements. I tagged him, and then he shared it, and that went viral.
Yes, girl. Those vocals, girl.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. That's so awesome. That's so amazing. Yeah. You're also, just like me, an advocate for mental health.
Yes.
And I think that's just so beautiful and so important, especially now. Not saying that the generation previous didn't have like mental health issues, but just like, especially now you see it coming out more as people speaking about it more. Yeah. So how important is mental health to you?
Mental health is crucial. And I feel like, especially in the Black community, is not acknowledged as much. Now it's it's looked upon. But before, in families, if you say, "Oh, I'm going to therapy," why do you need to go to therapy? You need to just pray it out, or they look at you like, "Oh, why are you going to therapy? Are you crazy? Is something wrong with you?"
Exactly.
And there's so many like coping mechanisms that you learn through therapy. Like I have a therapist. Shout out to my therapist, Fadia.
Exactly.
But
I have a therapist too.
Yeah, and it's so important because, especially, everyone is going through something, and it's like sometimes we carry all those burdens like by ourselves, and we carry so much trauma with us.
Yes.
And you need to be able to have outlets. Like that's why I'm so grateful to have music, because
music
was my first
It's like
outlet.
a number one outlet. Is so important. Music heals, okay? If I'm in a bad mood, I play some music. If I'm in a good mood, I play some music. If I want to relax, I play some music. If I want to get turned, I play some music. Just music is so used for so many different things.
So that's why, I'm definitely an advocate for mental health.
Yes.
And, self-care too.
Yes,
self-care is definitely
self-care,
therapy.
self-love. Yes. Do you have like a self-care routine or a morning routine that you do to make sure that everything's running smooth and that you stay balanced?
Yes, I do. So my morning routine, and I've tried to make a habit of doing this, because usually, when we wake up, we look at our phones, check Instagram, whatever. Right. But I'm like, you know what? I'm also on a spiritual journey. So the first thing that I do, I just, thank God for the day. I just, surrender my day to him, and, from then just ask him to use me as a vessel, and then, get my day going. What else? I meditate. So I meditate for at least 20 minutes. And what else? I meditate. As far as like my self-care routine, I love to get massages. I love to get my mani-pedi. I also use like, what is it, like bath salts, bath scrubs.
Yes, the bath bombs.
Yeah, those are everything. So, and then also doing my hair. So I'm, I have my hair like this now, but I'm also a naturalista.
Yes. I said you with your natural. I didn't know what you was going to give us today. I was like, she's going to give us natural. She's going to switch it up. Today she decided to switch it up. Yes, but you look good in both. Exactly.
Thank you.
Switch up, but look good in both. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's awesome. So now we're gonna get a little bit into your music, and about some of the amazing projects and singles that you released. Let's start with your first project that you released, Rediscover.
So, my first official EP is Recovery and Discovery. Yes. And I released that in the midst of the pandemic. So last year in May 2020. And it was so crazy because in my mind, I was planning to do like a EP release party and find a venue and get vendors, like so many things. Right. And then literally in March, they were like it's done. Like everything's shut down. We were on lockdown. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was like, how am I going to do this? Like, I still need to put this out. Literally, like, sometimes even when things aren't perfect, like you still put it out.
Yeah, still push and watch it all come together.
Yeah, like, because you never know, like, who you're going to influence. You never know who you're going to inspire.
Right.
So that was a motivation for me. I was like, you know what? Even though it's not, like, everything, like, there was still, like, little kings that I wanted to add here and there. But I was just like, you know what? Let me just put it out. I'm a perfectionist, but I'm just like, I know it's not, like, it doesn't sound the way that exactly how I want it. But I'm like, the message is still there no matter what.
Right.
So I put it out, but I did a Zoom release party, and that was fun. I think about
that's different. How was that? She said, "This project is coming out. I'm going to have my party regardless."
Yes,
regardless. Yes.
Yeah, and I just feel so good about it because I was able to tell my story and really just share it from a vulnerable place, because these were songs that I had in my journal. These were songs that I literally spent nights crying about.
Yeah.
And especially Better Than You and Better Off. It was those were the songs that I was like, you know what? I really I wasn't even sure if people could relate to it because I knew it was so personal to me. But I know, especially with music, it's just people, we all have our testimonies, but it's and even after releasing it, like I had like such a great response. Like people were just like, wow, like, you know, I went through the same thing too with my breakup, and, you know, like, thank you for that song. Like, Better Off, like, help me, you know, get through that. And, you know, no one's gonna love you better than you. Like, Better Than You is
Better Than You. I like that one.
Thank
That's
you.
a good song.
Yeah, that was like my women empowerment, you know, song, because, you know, like, you have to choose yourself first,
right?
Before,
Always.
and, you know, not wanting to be chosen, you know, because in the spiritual sense, it's like you're already chosen by the Most High. So it's just like, why are you trying to seek validation from other people?
Okay.
You know?
It can happen, but you just gotta love yourself and show yourself that love, and that person, the right person, will come along and show you.
And then
that
everything will fall into place after that.
Yes. Let's speak a little bit about Legacy. I like Legacy.
Thank you.
Legacy is such a dope song. Where was your mind that we were writing Legacy?
Legacy is a is a very interesting song, because I wrote Legacy at two different points in my life. So the first, I would say, like, the first verse was about someone that I like really admired a lot, and it was just that feeling of just, you know, just feeling good and having someone who like sees you for who you are, right?
Yeah.
And then as we progress into like the second verse, I was inspired by the movie Queen and Slim.
Okay.
So shout out to Lena Waithe. And
I heard your line in there. I
yeah,
heard it.
I'm the queen to your Slim. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I, like, that whole verse, like, after coming home and watching the movie, I was just like, no, like, I have to write about this, because the cinematography was so beautiful, and it just, like, I was like, no, like, that was my muse. So I literally, like, went on my phone and was just like, I had to step into her character. So I stepped into Queen's character, and I was just like, okay, how is she feeling in this moment? Like, you know, with the wind blowing in her hair, and like just literally like setting the scene.
Yeah.
Because I always like to be very visual when I write my songs as well. So that was like the perfect muse, and now everybody, like, while they rock to it, you know, they could go, you know, with their bays and their booze, and
everybody wants to be the queen to somebody's Slim.
Exactly.
So that's that line right there. You're the queen to my Slim. You know what's my song? Save Us. I really like Save Us.
Oh yes, thank you.
I really like Save Us. The video, everything for it was really just dope, because we all feel like we need to be saved at some point.
Yeah.
Or even if we are saved, the world needs saving. There's so much that's going on in the world today.
Absolutely.
So many different tragedies and things that's happening.
Yeah, especially I'm 100% Haitian, so, you know, the earthquake, like, there's just been so much just upheaval just going on, you know, in my country.
Is anybody in your family affected from the?
Thankfully, no.
Okay.
But you know, I'm always, you know, a voice for Haiti, and just, you know, just also just showing that, like, we're resilient, and no matter what, like, we will push through. You know, l'union fait la force. So I'm just like, as an artist, you know, I want to make sure that I'm, you know, representing, you know, where I come from proudly.
Yeah. As you should, you know.
Yes.
And you also, you repping your flag when you're performing. I was like, okay, you better rep for Haiti, girl.
Yes.
Better go off.
Definitely.
Yes, and we also, this song is like, not old, but, you know, a little down the line. Christmas with You.
Oh, wow.
She did a Christmas song, y'all. She did a Christmas song.
Yes. And you know what? Especially with holiday songs, it's
nice.
it's like the gift that keeps on giving, because
Made you feel jolly.
yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, it's like Christmas in July, but with that holiday song, I actually made the track myself. So it was kind of like an experimental song.
Yeah.
But I was really happy because, you know, even during the holiday season, you want to fall in love, and you want to, you know, spend time with that special person and really show that appreciation for them. So that's how I was like, let me just put out a Christmas song. Hopefully in the future, I'd love to do a Christmas album.
Yeah.
You know, because especially, you know, back in the day, Mariah Carey did her album, Ashanti, Tamar Braxton, Tony, like, all my inspirations, like, they've done those types of albums. So.
Okay, yes. You recently had a performance at the Black Hours Experience, and you killed it. It was amazing. She basically did just like, what do you call it?
Oh, like medleys?
Yeah, a whole bunch of melodies and conglomerates. A combination. That's the word I was looking for. A combination of just songs from Miguel, Jill Scott. And it definitely brought vibes and definitely was good.
Yeah,
so how was that experience for you when you performed? It was a
Um,
great crowd and you did an awesome job. You also did a
Thank
little bit of
you.
poetry where you did some background vocals. That was awesome as well.
Yeah, shout out to Cyrus. That like he's like my creative brother. Like he's also a playwright.
Nice.
And I actually that's how we met through his play called Someday. And I was part of the musical ensemble, and he's done other projects like the Odyssey, but he just has this way of just like bringing creatives together.
Yeah.
Especially Black creatives. And shout out to my other musical sis, Jeanette Berry. She's like the musical director for the Black Hours. So literally whenever he curates those experiences, she's the one that's like, okay, we're gonna do this in this key, and getting the band together, making sure like the band is on point. And yeah, as a Black Hours, it's literally it's a high vibrational experience, and that's the best thing. Like you have to experience it for yourself. Like I can't even put into words. It's a feeling, it's a vibe, it's a movement. Our next installation is September 8th. So we'll be doing, something on that day. So make sure you guys come out.
Yes, September 8th is going to be amazing. Make sure you guys pop out, support, come out for some good vibes, some good music, and enjoy a great show.
Yes.
Yes. So let's talk into the Legacy music video is out now. So make sure you guys cop that. Make sure you guys go sign in on YouTube and subscribe, like, comment, support.
Please. Especially as an indie artist, like right now it's literally me. And shout out to my my studio that I record in, Stronger Bond. They've been great with helping me record and engineer and everything, and my producer Chris Hunt. But even besides that, it's just like right now is the Most High, like literally just guiding me through different things and allowing me to, like upload content, think of different ideas, and just to stay consistent, So please run them numbers up, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Okay.
Yes.
It's definitely hard being like an independent artist and trying to do it on your own. So
yeah. Thank you.
Shout out to you personally for making it happen, because I know how hard the struggle is.
Struggle's real.
The struggle is real, but you
easy.
must keep pushing. You just gotta keep pushing and know that God got a plan for you.
It's not as easy as it looks. It's like a lot of people like, oh yeah, like whenever artists drop music, like it literally is like you're birthing a new life, because it's like it takes months to process it, to record, to mix and master and engineer, and then you have the promotion. Like it's just so much.
It's
so
a
it's
process
like
for real.
Yeah. So guys, like if you have like friends who are indie artists, like just support. Like that's the main thing. And a lot of people ask me like what support looks like, and what support looks like for me is, like you mentioned, like liking, commenting, sharing, telling your friends about it, sharing our flyers. Like it's those are like the free things. But as far as like, putting your money where your mouth is, like supporting on Bandcamp, on SoundCloud, even like sending a Cash App, like, hey, like, I wasn't able to go to your show, but like here's, $2, to for your single. Like, songs are like 99 cents. So
right.
It's all about, just doing what you can,
Yes. Making it happen. Support is free, guys. So
yes.
Support, okay? Let's get into your song association. So basically on Instagram, if you follow Lynda Starr Music, you'll see that she does song associations, and she did a Bad Habits song association, which I really love. And a little game they're probably going to play a little later. But I love your song, and I love how you did the song associations with Destiny's Child.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else. That was really cool. That was
Thank
dope.
you.
Yes. A beautiful song. You said that you hear our cries and our shouts and to save us.
Oh, for Save Us, yeah.
For
so
Save Us,
the story behind Save Us was I actually wrote that song in 2014.
Wow.
And that's a testament to how music can stand a test of time.
Exactly, it can still transcend.
Yeah. And I remember just waking up at like 3 a.m. and just like hearing this woman, like, cause this was around the time where the girls in Nigeria were kidnapped. So I remember like watching the news, like reading articles, and literally I remember hearing a woman at 3 a.m. just like saying all these words, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I need to just write this down. And as I wrote it down, like the melody came to me, and all of a sudden like the lyrics started coming together, and that's literally how Save Us came about.
Yes. 3 o'clock in the morning, right?
That's I swear to you, that's literally the time when like
I was about to say that's how most magic happens.
Yeah, like all the songs are written, like, and that's why I consider myself a night owl too, because it's like I try to go to sleep at like midnight and try to get like 9 hours of sleep at least, for the vocals. But sometimes I wake up at like 2, 3 in the morning and I have like a melody in my head, or I have like a random lyric, and my phone is like filled with like notes, all those things. Yeah.
That's how it is for me too. I'm ready. So that was a little bit of some of the songs that Lynda has available. Make sure you guys cop that and purchase that. Yes, Legacy, Bad Habits, Save Us. Yeah, and follow her on Instagram. Tell the people what they can follow you at.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram is at LYNDASTARR music. That's also my Twitter. So Lynda Starr Music. You can find me on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Lynda Starr Music. You can find me on Bandcamp, LyndaStarMusic.bandcamp.com. Everywhere, literally everywhere that you can find music, you can find me. You can find me on Deezer, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Audio Mac. You can also find me there. I recently uploaded my music to there. So all the Audio Mac folks, please follow me there. Like I need some followers there.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about acting. How did you get into that?
Acting. So I actually enrolled into the drama program when I was in middle school. Yeah. And I went to My 11 Eyes 285 in Brooklyn. And I was in 2 plays. So Annie Get Your Gun and The Tap Dance Kid. Yeah. And what I remember from that experience is I just love like playing different characters. Yeah. And it's synonymous with music too, because with music, you're sometimes, even if you're not like your own character, you're stepping into somebody else's shoes. Right, like you're telling the story from like a third person, from a different perspective. View, yeah. And from there, from middle school, I did like different like background roles. And recently I was cast in a gospel play entitled Mother. And we actually did that during the pandemic, which was crazy. But we had a great turnout.
I was going to say you guys pulled it off.
We definitely pulled it off. So shout out to Arlene Wells. And it was an incredible experience, because I had to literally like step outside of myself and really understand like who the character is, what's their narrative, what are they feeling, and then also it's because when you have a script, it's not just you reading the words off of the page. It's actually becoming those words, and feeling the emotions that come with it, and also adding like a bit of yourself into the character, because you need to be able to relate to the character at some point. And there were a lot of similarities between the character Tracy that I played. And that was just an incredible experience. So from there, we did a spinoff called Lisa Finds a Man. I'm just going to say this now. You guys can also see me a little bit in Raising Kanan. So Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and Wu-Tang. The new season of Wu-Tang, which also drops September 8th. So you might catch a little girl here and there,
Yes. Congrats. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys watch that.
Yes.
That's awesome. Do you see yourself doing anything else?
Absolutely.
What else are you interested in? Where do you see yourself in about a year, 2 years from now?
Oh, yeah, 2 years. You know what?
So much can happen in that time.
Literally. I honestly see myself just doing more, releasing more projects, one. Doing more acting too. Like I love web series.
Yeah.
I just love being on screen too. So I would love to do more web series. I would love to be cast in, movies, films, short films, TV shows, sitcoms. Let's see, 2 years. Hopefully I'll be living in LA because that's like my goal.
Yes,
I'm doing everything that I can in New York now.
Right.
But ideally, I would love to live in LA.
There.
Yeah. And just putting out more music, writing for other artists.
Yes.
So, even though I have my own projects and everything, I'd love to write for, I would love to collaborate with like Lucky Day.
I was gonna say, who would you like to collaborate with? Who would you like to write for, and who would you like to do songs with?
So I would love to write for her because I feel like we're like musically we're like similar.
Yeah.
So I think that, I could write some songs for her. Let's see. Oh my God. I would love to write for Shensia too because I've also been, in my little reggae pocket.
Yes. Okay.
So I would love to do that. As far as collaborations, I would love to work with Lucky Day, K Trinata, also Miguel too.
Yeah.
Miguel is dope. Ella May is dope. Victoria Monet. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Like I love her so much. And who else? Who else I would like to collaborate? I think those are like my main ones.
Yeah,
though. PJ Morton.
Ooh, PJ.
He's really dope.
That's amazing. You got a nice list down there.
Oh yeah.
Create a nice, beautiful, soulful project.
Yeah.
Set a vibe for everybody.
Definitely.
Cook, clean.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to get in the shower.
Listen.
Getting dressed.
Listen, if they need soulful vocals, I'm
Okay,
there.
soulful vocals. Okay.
Oh yeah. What is it? Silk Sonic.
Yes.
If I could do just breathe on one of their tracks, like I would go crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Silk Sonic. They got the summer song on lock.
Their album's coming out 2022? Like they're making us wait too long. But hey, maybe within that scope of time I can, slide my way in.
Yeah. All right, that's so beautiful. So now we're gonna get a little bit into song association.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Math, you can help me with this? Throw some words at her. And
I'm
see
ready.
If she could do a song association. I'm gonna start it off though. So let's start with the word freedom.
Freedom. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose, yeah. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too.
Okay.
I break chains about myself. Won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma make money, but a winner don't quit on themselves.
Right. Okay, that was awesome. We gotta get more claps.
Clap it up.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Come on, bring it on. Lay it on me.
Love.
Whew. Love. So many people use your name in vain. Love. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love. Through all the ups and downs, the joy and hurt. Love. For better or worse, I still will choose you first.
Yes. That was Song Association with Lynda Starr and Lynda Starr Music.
Yes.
Now we're gonna think of another word. Ebony J. Let's see. Matt, if you got something to throw at her, let me see. Vibes. Yes.
Okay, 2 songs. I think his name is We Love the Vibes, We Love the Vibes, We Love the Vibes, We Love the Vibes. I think that's iOctane.
Okay. Yes.
We Love the Vibes.
Yes.
The vibes. I have a Well, I'll do an original. It's unreleased, but let me see. Tonight no bad vibes. 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 So that's my song.
Yes. That was Lynda Starr's song. As we're doing song association, the song is called Vibes. Yes. So make sure you guys follow her. Let's do another one.
Okay.
Let's do Me.
And her name is Me.
Yes.
And she loves me more than you'll ever know. And you finally see that loving you and loving me just don't seem to work at all. So patiently, she's waiting on me to tell you that she needs love and to choose between you two. Boy, you know if I had to choose, I'd choose me.
Song was great.
Yes.
Killed that. So the word was me, and she just killed that, okay? Yes. Me. Yes, always me. We're going to do one more. I'm going to try to make this a good one for you. Okay, now you want to join. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
She gonna kill this one. Why you gave her?
I got two. No, that girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is a bad girl, yeah. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. Girl is a bad girl. And then don't be serious, so delirious, so dangerous. When the nah is dangerous. Yeah, I took it back. I know my Busta Rhymes. Yes. So dangerous. The is dangerous.
Yes. That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Thank you.
I'm having so much fun playing this game with you. Yes.
Me too.
This is beautiful. So if you guys want more of that, make sure you guys follow her on Instagram, Lynda Starr with music. 2 R's and music. Lynda Starr
yes,
music.
Yes,
okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any new projects? Anything new that's coming out?
Well, right now, I recently released my song Bad Habit.
Yes.
So you guys can get that on all streaming platforms. So Amazon Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Shazam. You can Shazam it wherever it's playing. SoundCloud, Audio Mac, like everywhere that music can be found. You can, go stream that, please. I know a lot of people are really just, because you know what, Legacy. Even though I put it out in November, it has such a summer feel to it.
Yeah.
So it's like now people are rocking with Legacy, and I'm grateful. But it's like I was like, come on, you guys gotta listen to Bad Habit too. Like, come on. So yeah, Bad Habit is out now. I have a lot of music on the way.
Yes.
I just in terms of post production, getting it mixed and mastered and all that. But I'm really excited. Guys, stay tuned.
Yes.
Guys, I ain't going nowhere.
Tuned.
It's only
she is not going
beginning.
anywhere. So make sure you guys follow her. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Gonna have some more acting coming up for you guys. Some more songs coming up for you guys.
Yes.
Some more videos coming up for you guys. So make sure you guys just stay tuned, But we cannot end without asking this very important question. What is your purpose? You're on the Purpose Radio Show and Podcast with Ebony J. Mm-hmm. And my motto is turn pain into purpose. Mm-hmm. That basically means whatever pain you're going through, whatever's happening in life, make it your purpose to do better and be better. My purpose, I feel like, is music, and it just helps inspire everybody to be great. Yeah. So, Lynda, can I ask you, what's your purpose?
So my purpose is to heal, to serve, to be used as a vessel in order to glorify God. First and foremost, and my purpose is to use the gifts that He's given me to the fullest capacity.
Yes,
that's what my purpose is, and it took me a long time to figure out exactly what my purpose was. There were so many times I was led astray, and I was doing so many different things. I was actually, I'll give you guys a quick fun fact. I actually did music blogging for a couple of years right after college.
Yes.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was amazing, actually. I wrote for a couple of publications. I actually was writing for the Source magazine for a while.
Yes. Okay, check you out. Legacy.
Yeah, and but after a while, like it was great to like highlight other artists and also like just wear that hat. But after a while I was like, you know what, like let me just like transition into that's when I decided to transition back into my music and say, okay, I see all these artists doing their thing, let me do my thing too.
Exactly.
So yeah, now I'm very rooted in what my purpose is. I also understand that like even though we may have our purpose, it's like we also have our calling. And sometimes it's synonymous, but sometimes it's like you may know what your purpose is, but like your calling can be in like different areas, and sometimes you might have a different calling later on in life.
Yeah.
So I definitely think now, like I mentioned, is to heal and to serve others. And right now I feel like with my calling, that's through music.
Yes.
But maybe later down the line, that calling may be in movies and films and getting Oscars.
Okay.
And or maybe getting that EGOT. Like I'm just claiming it.
Fruition. Yes. Manifestation.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, this was my time with Lynda Starr, the Purpose Radio Show and Podcast on S Street Media. Thank you, Lynda, so much for coming through. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
You are such an awesome vocalist, songstress.
Thank you.
You are so amazing, beautiful soul.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you do. Keep living within your purpose. We're definitely gonna work some more after this. I got some plans for us. I got some plans. That beautiful voice can't go nowhere. We gotta do something together. So yes. Ebony J gonna have to come out and do a little. Woo. Yes. But this is the Purpose Radio Show and Podcast with Ebony J, Lynda Starr, on S Street Media. What's your purpose?